Okay, so yeah, we were just doing a sound test. So yeah, hope you can all hear me now. Yes, I'm just going to let Archangel Raphael come in now and speak. Yeah, I'll just do that. I would like you to know that I am seeing that there is a lot going on generally, a lot that is being processed through all of you. And what I am actually seeing is that there is a lot that is going to happen shortly that will enable you to move forwards faster. I would like you to know that there is no such thing as really needing to be in your own energy, to be in a slight heart state at the moment, because energies generally are light and buoyant, because there is a lot of hope at this time of year. But what I would like you to know is that it is really good to be in your own energy, so, in this way, your needs are met on a deeper level. Because the more that you are in your energy, the more that life can come and meet you. I would like you to know that sometimes there is a lot going on in all of you, and you are not always feeling it all, because what you are trying to do is be a part of life and be with people and celebrate. But what happens is that deeper parts of you get left behind. I would like you to take all of yourselves with you in life, even if that simply means acknowledging how you are feeling, acknowledging those parts, and then allowing them to be, and then getting on with life. But there is really a lot to be said for being in your own energy, acknowledging where you are at. And sometimes you can go really deep into those parts and start clearing them and be focusing on this, as a lot of you have been doing for a while now. But sometimes it is about acknowledging those parts exist, and then it is about getting on with what you would like to be doing, especially at this time of year. Sometimes it is that by acknowledging and then in one way or another getting on and being with others who are in a light-hearted state, you can have your needs met quite easily. Those parts of you can be transmuted rather fast. So, what I am actually saying at the moment is that you can be walking a balance between being part of life and getting on with life and being a part of things and also being with yourselves. You can be doing a bit of both. And sometimes you may feel you need to be more with yourselves and really allow these parts to be cleared. And sometimes you can simply get on with your life. I am giving these messages for this particular moment, so they are not messages for always. But what I am actually seeing is that it is a really good time of the year. That as you go from one year to the next, there is a light energy, a spirit of hope, happiness, of something new happening. So I want you to be with this energy, appreciate it, and use it to move forwards. I also would like all of you to know that nobody is really going to find that their needs are not met for long. But some of you may find that there are short periods where you feel in need, where something is not there for you. And it is in these times you need to be with yourselves and actually feel what is going on. Because I see some of you have parts which have been neglected for a long time, which have not had their needs met. And so you may be purging those parts in the periods where your needs are not met. But what I want you to know is these periods will not be long. They will quickly pass. So don't get too attached to anything you are feeling. Know that it is just energy passing through you. I also would like to share some messages about other things which are really relevant at the moment. I want you to know that some people in the world are feeling a bit like there is a lot that they have dealt with in their lives, and they feel a bit like it has all been too much. Perhaps that their lives have just been a complete waste of time, that they have spent their whole lives doing things that have not really taken them to where they want to be in themselves and in their lives. If you are one of these people, remember that what you have been doing is being very much in your karmic energy rather than your spiritual energy. So that is why you may be feeling that you have been going round in circles. For some people, the type of karmic cycles you have been living have been to do with finding your power, feeling persecuted by people, by circumstances, feeling disempowered, unable to look after yourselves, where there are energies which feel like they are trying to get you. And in some cases, they really have been. And what I want you to know is that these kind of karmic cycles are ending now. But some of you may be left with a very bitter feeling inside about your lives, feeling that you have lived a long time, but nothing much has really taken off for you. And what I would like to share with those of you who feel this way is that things are about to change, that you will find that what you want will come to you rather fast. And the longer you may have felt trapped in karmic cycles, you may find that there is even more that there is to come to you. Because whilst you have been in those cycles, you have been building up energies in you of really wanting things to change in a big way, of having a lot of things you have wanted, a lot of dreams, a lot of desires. And once the negative energies are cleared away, all the things you have ever wanted can come to you. And the energy there will be strong because you may have spent many years wanting and wishing for things. What I'm trying to say is that vibrationally, you may be in a very powerful position to attract a lot fast if you have been in these karmic cycles for a long time. And I am giving you this message so that you can know that no time is wasted. Because even when you are having experiences you don't like for a long time, you are inwardly deciding what you do want. You are looking inwards or even outwards in some cases and seeing what you do want, building up desire, building up your inner feeling about what you want. And so once these cycles end, these things can come to you. And it is really good for you to know that energy is very much around feelings. So, where you have had strong feelings about things, there will be something that happens as a result. I hope this makes sense. I do want to tell you this, that your feelings are powerful, and the deeper you actually go, so the more you feel from a deep place, the more powerful, the more charged it is with light and really positive energy. I hope this makes sense. So it is almost like you could have spent many years really wanting to make a difference in the world and feeling unable to because of your circumstances, and then finding that this feeling gets stronger and stronger. And the feeling gets to a point where you feel inside that you would give everything you had if you had this opportunity to make a difference in a particular aspect of life. And as it gets to that point, it is potently charged with light. And so then, when your circumstances change, that feeling creates very amazing opportunities for you to make a difference in the world in a large way. And it is the same with everything. Perhaps you have wanted to be in love for a long time, in a happy relationship with someone, but you have been trapped in a karmic cycle of being with people who have not been right for you. But there has been karma to work out. And once you are free of this, you will attract the relationship you have always dreamt of inside. Or for some of you, it may be expressed in another aspect of your life, such as feeling perhaps disempowered, persecuted, kept down by negative energies in some way or another. And once these are cleared away, you start to feel very strong and powerful, able to do anything. And you start actually developing new abilities. You feel very empowered and strong. And this is an energy you are able to use in life to really be feeling on top of the world, that nothing is beyond you, that whatever happens, you will sort it out and move forwards. And that will give you an extraordinary feeling of being fully in your power and able to conquer all obstacles. So, whatever type of experience you have been after, you are all going to have it. And it is going to be different for each one of you. And for some people, it may really surprise you what you end up with and other people around you. You may have not even realized that there were some things that you were hoping and wishing for inside because you have long forgotten about it. And suddenly these things start to come to you, and you may remember that a very long time ago it was something you really wanted. So these are the times you are living in, times of surprises, times that are really going to be very interesting and fun. And it will be really interesting to also observe each other and what happens in the lives of people you know, because you may be surprised what you see. So it is a time where you will be celebrating. For some of you, these celebrations will come in slowly, because what you will have to do is clear something, and then it will happen, and then clear something else. So, step by step. For some people, it will all come very fast because it is almost like there was perhaps one very strong thing in the way. And when that issue is cleared, everything else comes in really fast. It is almost like all your dreams were on top of each other, waiting to come in, but something was blocking them all coming in. What I'm really trying to say is know that these are good times, but it does mean you do have to keep going with the inner work because it won't happen by itself. There are things you all need to clear. I have one more message to give you, and that is you are going to find that as you attune to the energies of this new year, you may actually start to get a sense that you will not necessarily always be in the same place as you are now. I mean, physically, geographically. And what I am trying to say is that as you attune to these new energies of the year, some of you may actually get the feeling that you are going to be moving soon. That as you look into the year, there are going to be a very new set of energies around you quite soon. And I want to give you this message in advance that there will be a lot of movement coming in for people generally on a physical level as well. So if you are wanting to move, this message will not surprise you. But if you hadn't thought about a move, you may actually find yourself moving, and it may be sooner than you may think. It may be that something suddenly comes along for you. That is all. I would like you to know that the messages about the week ahead are going to be very simple, because what I am actually seeing is that the general energies are rather good, energies that you can work with in order to have really good experiences. It is generally a time of joy and happiness, a time where you can rest but also enjoy life. So I would like you to focus on this in the week ahead, having some really nice experiences, resting, being with yourselves, but also being with others when it feels right. That is all. Yeah, so thank you for listening, everyone. Happy New Year. I don't know if the bit at the beginning didn't come out because I know we had a bit of sound problem. But I just wanted to, yeah, want to say Happy New Year, and also we'll have a couple of videos coming out for 2023, and also to let people know about a group, a New Year's Eve group that I'm doing today. That's free to join, that you can sign up to via the Gen website, and that's at 5 p.m. UK time. And if you can't make it live and Skype, you'll be automatically sent the recording afterwards. So that's going to have messages, clearings, activations, blessings for the year ahead, putting you on the highest timeline and so forth. So yeah, so if you want to join, just yeah, sign up, and be lovely to have you part of the group. And yeah, happy New Year. And for those of you who are approaching midnight now, wishing you like the best year ahead. And yeah, and much love to all of you.